After the Antwerp server went dark, Sarah didn't wait for the police. She slipped through a drainage pipe into the icy Scheldt River. Her brother had mapped this route as the last resort. In her pack, she held the cold storage drive, the only key to the chaos she had unleashed. The redistribution caused havoc in European capitals. While crowds cheered at ATMs, Sarah was a ghost. At a Ghent safe house, a laundry owner handed her a basket containing an Icelandic passport and a ticket to Marseille. She was no longer Sarah. She was a shadow on the move. The cleanup crew was still active, using facial recognition and silent drones instead of sirens. Sarah avoided hubs, traveling via canal barges and freight trains. She slept in shifts, her hand always resting on the drive that could either save the world or burn it to the ground. In Lyon, she met the archivist, a man in a basement of analog maps. "You've broken the scale, Sarah," he whispered, handing her a burner phone. "The hunters aren't just looking for money now. They want revenge for the billions you've erased from their secret vaults." She moved south via the Blue Route, a network of whistleblowers. In Avignon, she watched news of collapsing markets with a woman who had once leaked Swiss secrets. To keep the darkness at bay, Sarah told her the story of a village in India and a buffalo with a disco ball. Pursuit tightened in the Pyrenees. A black helicopter shadowed the pass, tracking her laptop's thermal signature. In a desperate move, she strapped the device to a mountain goat and sent it climbing high while she doubled back into a hidden, cold limestone cavern. From the cave, she watched the helicopter hover over the goat. This small victory bought her hours. She crossed into Spain on foot, her boots worn to the soles. The underground here was a series of fishing villages where the tide dictated the day, far from global finance. She reached a villa in Andalusia, the final stop on Elias's map. Inside was a letter in his cramped hand. "If you're reading this, the world is different. Don't look back, Sarah. The ledger is closed. Live a life that doesn't require a digital password." Sarah sat on the terrace, the sun warming her face. The drive sat by a glass of wine. She could use the keys to reclaim a fortune or finish the job. Global markets were resetting, and the redistribution was becoming a permanent, unchangeable part of history. A shadow fell over the table. It was the archivist's daughter. "They've stopped looking," the girl said. "The company filed for bankruptcy this morning. There's no one left to pay the hunters. You're just a girl in a villa now. The game has finally ended." Sarah looked at the drive, then the sea. The power to destroy the elite was a heavy burden. She walked to the cliff's edge. With a flick of her wrist, the silver drive caught the light before plunging into the depths. It hit the water with a quiet splash. She returned to her wine. For the first time since the white envelope appeared, the ticking in her head had stopped. She wasn't a fugitive or a hacker. She was simply Sarah, a woman in a world that was now slightly more honest than it had been before. News showed people in small villages building schools with the ghost money. As evening fell, the village below glowed. There were no sirens or drones. Sarah watched the stars, realizing Elias hadn't just saved her. He'd given her a blank page. The ledger wasn't just balanced, it was gone. She was finally free from the weight of the past. She went inside and closed the door, leaving the world to its new future. The story of the accountant's sister would become a digital myth told in dark rooms. But for Sarah, the only thing that mattered was the quiet, the warmth, and the long, peaceful sleep.